Question: is Malta the most friendly country on the planet? In a word, maybe. But before we get there, let's pack for my Ryanair flight. Passport, phone, watch, sunglasses. No. It should be passport, sunglasses, wallet, watch. Okay, one last time. Passport, watch, wallet, phone, sunglasses. In all truth, it's a Ryanair flight, so it could just be these three. The plan was to get away and find something that resembled winter sun. So I jumped on the first National Express coach I could find and headed towards Stansted Airport. And I arrived. It was definitely still December. Just look at those lovely Christmas lights. After escaping the naked trees of London, I was fine. And then I woke up on the first day there and I saw nothing but clouds. I wanted to be Cruella de Vil the whole holiday. I'm not able to do that with clouds. Luckily for me, my fortunes turned around very quickly. Here are the basic facts about the island of Malta. It has a population of over 500,000 people, and almost 90% of them identify as Christian. With 359 churches, cathedrals and chapels, you could go to a different place of worship almost every day of the year. Malta achieved independence from Great Britain in 1964. And that leaves me with one question. Why is everybody so damn nice? Even border control, going in and out of the country, was a pleasant experience. Do you know how hard it is to say a thing like that for someone who wants to abolish borders? Passport control's so lovely, I might just book a flight again just to experience it. Alternatively, I might just return in a few years if I manage to survive Keir Starmer's Britain.
And as you can see, I am not dead!
Lucky enough for me, I was able to see the north and the south of the island, and I didn't feel out of place in any location. If you like food, they have food. This island has received culture from the Greeks, the Romans, the Arabs, the Normans, not to mention in modern times from the French and the British and the Italians. Malta is probably the blueprint for how the world will look in 1,000 years. Everyone's culture just mixed into one big giant pot. And I'm not mad at that. And neither should you be. Despite the amazing time, I did have a few questions. What's the obsession with the National Lottery? There wasn't one place I went where I didn't see this massive logo. It could speak to the obsession with gambling or the eternal optimism of the Maltese people. But with this massive casino, it might just be the former. Question 2. Why were there an army of young men and women walking around like they were going to a fancy dress party themed around the movie Matrix or Blade 3? The third and most important question is, how can I be travelling around the island, minding my own business, really enjoying myself, and then get slapped in the face with a massive American embassy that is bigger than the presidential palace? I don't know how to explain this, but it's a massive vibe killer. But there's no way I'm going to be mad at a country that has a real love of cats. I even saw at least 3 different cat crossings, which absolutely has to be the Egyptian influence on the island. Also, I really enjoyed the New Year's Eve celebrations there. The funniest thought I had while I was there is the fact that there are still Remainers in the UK that are mad that we actually left the EU. But I have to tell you, driving on the left side of the road, 3-pin plug socket, Marks and Spencer, red postbox, official language English, cucked by a massive American embassy. Baby, Great Britain never left the EU. Anyway, take yourself to Malta if you have the time. It's only 3.5 hours by flight. But you know me, which you probably don't. I'm going to continue to live my life like the Dalai Lama's quote. Once a year, go someplace you've never been before. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And in March, some locals are going to hear me scream,
This is Brazil!